bring you through a quick ab workout, and we'll see how long it lasts actually. Then you can go ahead and always play through it twice if you want a longer workout. So let's see how this goes. I wrote some stuff down, but I'll try to put some notes in the bio for you, okay? And I have a hat on because my hair got really gray and I got made fun of last time in the stretch video, so it's all right. Okay, first we're gonna start laying down. You can grab a comfortable mat. If you have any spine or low back problems, you can always put a pillow, a thin pillow or a towel underneath your sacrum and your low back to support it while we do some of this. And if we get in quadruped, like on our hands and knees, remember you can always put pillows under your knees too, if you'd like. So, okay. First, let's just start with some basic crunches. Go ahead and put your hands by your ears, support your neck, and try. Cross your hands across your chest if you prefer. Alright, 15 of those. And go ahead and put your hands under your butt and low back if you want. We'll just warm up that lower body. We'll do some reverse crunches. Just going to lift your butt up and lower it down slow. Pushing your heels toward the sky or your ceiling. Keep your upper body relaxed. And push a little bit through your hands. Stabilize with your upper body if you want to. The idea is to curl up your spine and lift that lower abs off the mat. Breathe out as you lift up and lower slow. I lost count, but we'll do 2 more. 15 to 20 reps. Good, and bring those feet back down, situated. Warm up our obliques a little bit. So put your hands by your ears again. Bring your right foot up to about, or left foot up to 90 degrees. Bring your right elbow across towards your knee. Breathe out as you crunch up. Single leg, and then we'll switch sides. Let's do 5 more. There's a spider on my mat. Same thing other side. Scooch down a little bit. Get out of here, spider. Okay. Breathing out. Five more. Good. Everyone feeling pretty good, I hope? So generally you're going to work lower, some upper obliques. We'll work our low backs. Try to get a well-rounded workout here that you can go through a couple times. Next thing we're going to do is bring your legs up to a 90-degree bend, tabletop. You can squeeze those legs together if you want, or leave a little space in there. It's up to you. What we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a combo. So you're going to roll your spine up and meet in the middle. Just going to breathe out, lower slow. Breathe out, crunch up. You're trying to get that low body to lift off the mat as well. If you can't, just try to trigger those muscles. They'll get up eventually. Make sure your hands are loose by your ears. You're not pulling on your neck. Breathe out. Do a few more. Good. Stretch down. All right, let's do some glute bridges here. We'll open up those hips. Put your hands down by your side. Your feet are shoulder width apart. I'm just going to raise up and lower down. And breathe out as you go up. Squeeze your glutes. Open up your hips. Plant those feet into the mat. High as you can. Do one more. Hold it for a second. And down. All right, you're gonna roll. We're gonna do a side plank. Do some side work. You're gonna have your elbow directly under your shoulder, and you can go up under your hand for this if you prefer. But we'll start down with the elbow under the shoulder. You can either keep one leg down and go up on your knee and do a modified version, or you can extend both legs up and go all the way up. And you're just gonna squeeze that hip up and hold. Gonna breathe. Try to keep your shoulders square, your hips in line. If you want, try to keep your neck in line. If you need to rest your neck and it's sore, just look down toward the ground. Just breathe and hold. About 30 seconds in, so go ahead and lower your hips down if you want to try. Do some extra squeezes. If not, keep holding or take a break. 3, do 4. One more of these. Squeeze it up. Take your hand if you want, put it by your side. And just gonna rotate down toward the ground. Still squeezing that hip up high. Breathe out. 5 of these if you can. If you can't, just do a couple and work up to it. Last one. And let's lower down slow. And go ahead and switch sides. Just face the other direction if you want, but I want to face the camera for you. Same thing, elbow directly under. You can bend your knee again if you want, or extend out. I'm gonna move up on my mat a little bit. Just move up and hold, and breathe. Squeezing this hip up as high as you can. Keep your shoulders square. Again, if it hurts your neck, go ahead and look down. Just gonna breathe normal. Really working to squeeze up. When we get to 30 seconds, we'll do our pulses and twists again. Or you can continue to hold or take a break. Breathe. I'm not timing this, so let's assume that's 30. Go ahead and pulse down for 5 if you can. Breathe out as you come up. Last one. And hand by your ear. Rotate down. Breathe out as you twist. Breathe in as you come up. Good. And lower slow. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get in our prone plank position. So what we're gonna do is same thing where you can do elbows or you can do hands. And you can also do modified plank where you're on your knees or you can go up onto your toes. So let's go ahead. Find your best position that you feel comfortable in right now. Keep your shoulders and elbows directly over your wrists and go up and hold. Just gonna breathe. Keep that neck in line, keeping your shoulders out of your ears, body straight. I thought the lake would be a nice background, but I have bugs crawling all over my mat and probably me. That's okay. Make sure your body's in a straight line. You don't want your butt up too high. or sagging too low. Pulling that belly button in towards your spine. If you want, you can lower down to your elbows. Feel a little more in your core, less in your shoulders. Your hands flat. And go ahead and go down onto your knees. Slowly go back into child's pose. You're kind of trying to sit on your heels, stretch forward. And let's go back. Go back onto our elbows this time. We're going to do a little bit of a rocking plank. So again, you can do knees. Get yourself in that tight core position, flat back, or you can go up onto your toes. And you're just going to rock forward and back. Tippy toes. A little sawing motion. Do 5 to 10 reps, whatever you feel comfortable with. Holding your body in a great straight position. And breathe. Go ahead and find that child's pose. And another one we can do while we're in this prone plank position is we can do some shoulder taps. So basically what that's going to look like is you'll have your hands directly under you like you were in that plank position. And again, you can do modified or up on your toes, but what you're going to do is just try not to rock or do a lot of side to side motion, and you're just bringing one hand up, touch the opposite shoulder. So you're doing an isometric hold, trying not to rotate. You don't want to over rotate or let your body go out of alignment. And again, if you want to go up on your toes, it does make it a lot harder. Try not to rock. Nice and easy. And you can do this for time, or you can make sure you do the same number of reps on each side. Then when you're done, you can just, again, find that child's pose. Let those shoulders, child's pose can be like this too, where you're really letting it rest. Okay. And while we're here, let's do some stuff in our quadruped again. If you have bad knees, you can put pillows under your knees, or you can find yourself laying completely down if you want. First we're going to do extend out and in. Let's stay on the same side. Just bring it straight out and back. Let's do 5 regular. You're breathing out as you extend. That's 5. You want to make sure that this opposite hand is directly under the shoulder. You'll feel those stabilizers working. Now I'm going to do the same on the same side. Extend it out. You're going to bring the elbow in and across to the opposite knee. So it's opposite hand, opposite leg. This time we're adding a little cross in the middle to add some oblique work. This gets your low back, your glutes, a lot of upper body stabilizers. Really recruits your whole core. So let's do 5 regular. Breathe out. Again, keep this all in line. So if you have any back problems or you're not allowed to rotate or cross over, just keep doing them straight. Otherwise, go ahead and add the rotation in. And we just did 5 of each, but you can increase that or go through it a couple times to do more if you want. So while we're in this position, you can also go ahead and take that left foot. I'm just going to donkey kick up and bring the knee in. So you're working your glutes a little more, your low back. Keeping that upper body nice and stable. Breathe out as you kick up. Come down slow. We'll do 10 on each side. I watch ants crawl across my mat. And switch. I think that was 10. Might have lost count. Nice tight core. Squeeze the glute. Bring it straight up. Good. Let's do a little bit of a cat-cow stretch. Arch. Bring your butts. Smile to the sky. Breathe out and round. Smile. Oh, it's a bigger ant. Hi, buddy. Come on. One more. All right, let's find ourselves in a V position. What you're gonna do is you're gonna have your feet, legs shoulder width apart, about a fist distance between your knees could fit in there. And you're slowly gonna just lean back, find that V with your chest open, relax the shoulders. As soon as you feel your abs start to engage, you're gonna hold that position and you're gonna go up. So you're gonna breathe out, find that position, go up. Breathe out as you go back, or breathe in as you go back, sorry, and breathe out as you bring yourself up. Nice and controlled. And let that bottom of your spine curve a little bit. Try to really engage the abs versus your hip flexors and your quads. You might feel them stabilizing a little, but you want to primarily focus on your core here. Good. 3 more. Breathe in. Out. Good. Now we can go back and find this position. And you're going to go ahead and slowly rotate to one side, back up to the front, and you're going to alternate. I got this from my friend Katie's Pilates class. I don't exactly know what it's called, but I like it. It allows for nice controlled movement, stabilize our spines, work our obliques. Nice job. Do what you can here. Pain-free range of motion. 2 more each side. I think that's 1 more. All right, and bring yourself up. Let yourself relax a little bit. Go ahead and lay back down. Fix those pants. You're gonna go ahead and bring those legs up to tabletop again, that 90-degree bend. And breathe. You're gonna breathe out. Touch your toe to the ground. Alternate which leg you lower. And keep your hands by your side. If you want, you can try to reach out a little further. So heel to the ground. If you want to make it a little harder, you can say toe to the ground. Reach for the edge of your mat. You want to make sure your low back stays nice and stable. Your natural arch or your natural curve is there. We don't want to hyperextend here. We want to focus on the front of our core, working on this one. Breathe out. Let's do 3 more each side. All right. Alright, let's go ahead. Bring your hands up to your ears again. In the beginning, we just did 1 at a time. Now we're going to do our bicycle abs. So you're going to slowly crunch up so you feel your upper abs engage. You've got your legs in this position. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Again, don't pull on your neck. Rotate as much as you can. No pain. Nice job. Do this for 5 more seconds. One more on each side. And down. Nice. Let's go back to those bridges we did in the beginning with double leg. This time we're going to do single leg if you feel up to it. If not, you could do double leg again. Want to work those glutes, open up those hips again. So go ahead and pick a foot and put it up. And put it level, parallel with this one. You put it up straight if you want to work on a little more flexibility, as well as getting up a little higher. Try not to rotate your hips. Squeeze it up. Working the left glute back to your leg. lower abs. And do 10 on each side. I think we have 2 more. Might be off by 1. Good. Lower that one down. Switch. One side might feel a little harder than the other. It's okay. Breathe out as you go up. Lower slow. You want to make it a little harder? Don't let your butt come all the way down and rest. Just come down until you're hovering right above it and shoot those hips right back up. Squeezing through the glutes, the back of the hamstrings. One more. And lower down slow. All right. Let's go ahead and put both legs up straight. If you want to hold a little bit of a weight, you can. If you just want to reach with your hands like I'm going to, that's fine too. We're going to just work our upper abs. Legs stay straight. We're just reaching for our toes. So you're going to breathe out each time you crunch up and lower slow. Should feel that working your neck a little bit to stabilize, but it shouldn't hurt too much. And down. All right. You're gonna go ahead, keep one foot down, 90-degree bend, put your left leg out first if you want. Take your opposite arm, your right hand, and just gonna go up and crisscross in the middle. So you're gonna roll up, breathe out, and cross, work those obliques. So you're reaching toward the outside of that shin or that knee on the other leg, and roll back down in a straight position. Breathe out as you crunch up. Breathe in as you lay down. Nice job. Should be feeling those obliques right across the side of your stomach from one side to the other. Last one. Shake them out. Do the other side. Legs about 45 degrees. Arm up straight. Jumping across. Breathe out. Down. Whatever number you did on the first side, do it on the second side. And down. I definitely have cobwebs on me now too. All right. Let's do another one I like. So you're going to widen your feet out a little bit toward the outside of your mat or shoulder, a little further than shoulder width apart. And you're going to crunch up. And now you're just going to hold yourself in that up position and reach for the outside of your foot. So keep breathing. Reach. Reach. Keep those shoulders off the mat. You feel this in your neck, upper abs a little bit. Don't want to hurt your neck, so if you need to pause and rest your head down for a minute, do that. Two more. And down. Okay. Go back up here. We're going to do 2 more. 2 of my favorites that I have my clients do. Pull-ins and V-sit and twists or Russian twists. So the first one you're going to do, you can put your hands by your side or slightly behind you, or cross your arms across your chest or hold a weight. And you're going to lift your feet up and you're going to bring yourself, pull yourself in. You can slow and controlled. If you want to keep your feet down and do that lean back one again, that's fine. This one just kind of brings it all together. It works all the way up the middle of your core. Catch your breath. This next one, if you have a lightweight or soup can or something you want to hold, or a water bottle, you can. Or you can just kind of hold your hands out in front of you so that you, I don't know, it makes me feel better to have them out in front of me. And you're going to lean back till you feel your core start to engage. If you want, you can keep your heels down lightly or lift them up. And you're just going to rotate. So you're rotating the upper body. So you breathe out as you rotate, breathe in as you come to the middle. Pain-free range of motion. And again, it's better to twist further if you can than it is to hold a heavier weight and have less range of motion. So it's better to do no weight or lightweight. Really get that twist than to hold something heavy and just be going like this. Hips down, your feet down if you need to, so you can keep going and finish your set if your hip flexors get tired. Okay, well thank you all for joining me. If you want, you can log on to our YouTube and look at my stretch video now and review some of that. But otherwise, hope everyone's doing well. We miss you at Island. And thank my friend Sherry. I snuck on her dock to video this while my kids are fishing. And yeah. I don't mind bugs. I don't really like them crawling on me, but you guys are worth it. Thank you.